Greetings, Commanders, this is Pagan Horde, and we're looking at 153! Please do some YouTube stuff. Now in this one we're gonna take a look at her new Master Summoner. But first, let's talk about the plan for the rest of the season. Alright, so we're looking at the Roguetech wiki for Super Heavy Contract. This is a list of the contracts that are available. You can see a few of them that we've already done. Hunting Junk, Hall of the Beast 1 and 2. Which is repeatable with 150-day cooldown. So the Hall of the Beast we've just done is now on a cooldown. White Whale we've done before. And Beautiful Day here was the mission I was hunting for. Both for the Master Summoner and for the reason that you need to do Beautiful Day or complete Beautiful Day to unlock the Black Hole of Light and Summoner's Call right here. Beautiful Day contract completed. So next, I think we will set our sight on the Black Hole of Light. I'm sure there are jokes to be made with this name, but I am an adult and I will not go there. So it unlocks the Cudgel Blitz. I remember that dude. Yeah, this is one of the original Super Heavies that I fought back in the day. There's also the Summoner's Call, of course. After that, we can set our sights on Smooth Stone, Iron Spear, and 5,000 shekels. You need to do Smooth Stone to unlock Iron Spear. You need to do Iron Spear to unlock 5,000 shekels. And the 5,000 appears at the minimum of difficulty 18 or 8 skulls. It makes it the hardest mission right here on the wiki. So this is what we'll be concentrating on for the rest of the playthrough. I'm going to look for Black Hole of Light first, and then we're gonna do this path to get to the hardest mission potentially on this wiki. So that's the plan. So without further ado, let's take a look, shall we? Let's take a look at the Master Summoner. There you are. Alright. Now, the reason I'm in love with that thing is first, it is an Omni. So a lot of this is already in. You don't have any. It's only 8 days and 1 million of repair to bring him back. The engine core 400 is already part of the mech. The engine Excel is already part of it, and that makes well, that saves you 20 million C-bills of building it. There you go, right there. That is already something extremely good. The other thing is these here. Booster Jet Super Heavy Clan. Plus 20% walk distance. 3 jump capacity. 10 jump heat. That makes this guy extremely fast and maneuverable. These Booster Jet allows you to jump almost as much as our Flying Faff. So the mobility of this 200-ton monster is on par with a heavy or a medium mech. It is slightly insane. So we're gonna have a lot of fun with you. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Alright, so first things first. What do we put into this monster? That is the question. We're not gonna go the command console route. You already have some prototypes in, so might as well. There we go. What do we do next? Let's go for broke and get the... I have a double XL gyro, which takes a lot of room, but we now have 72 tons remaining, and you're already mobile with the engine in, which is incredibly good. Do we have internals? We do. 92 tons remaining of weapon space with a 400 engine and extreme jump jet mobility. I think you're starting to see why I love this monster. So, what do we do with him? Well, in this playthrough, we're going for long range, because it's what's been working the best for us. And I will attempt to fill you with long range weapon. We have to be space efficient, because we've taken out, to fill out 92 tons, we don't have that much room left. We might take out ferrofibrous at one point, because it's saving us, what, 8 tons? We might take it out. I wish I still had some super heavy endo composite, but it appears that I'm out. I will not need a patch T2. Alright, so what do we fill you with? What do we fill you with? We want long range. So these would be very efficient. If we go 3 of these on both sides, we have 90 missiles to start with. Thing is, I'm out of a lot of long-range weapon. I was thinking of adding 2 of these, but I only have 1 left. Do I give you 1 of these? 46% chance of knockdown. As a 200-tonner, you have blah blah blah. As a 200-tonner, can you do 46% chance of knockdown by default? Maybe, but these weapons, they take a lot of room. Good question. Good question. It's gonna be really difficult to actually fill this guy up with what we have. Right now, I'm almost tempted to undo the Ragzilla that we were planning and shove all the stuff in this one instead. I think that's what I'll do, actually. Are we still repairing that Ragzilla? Cancel it. I know it's a bit of a waste of the time we've put on repair, but only 3 of them? Pardon me. I know I'm fucking around a bit, but I want to make the best mech possible, so I'll take these off. Pardon for the fucking around.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
There we go. Okay, let's start from this point. And then go for broke. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think that will do. I think that will do. So, equip. I might not need to go double XL. Regular XL will do. I might not need to go for something weird. Endo steel will probably be enough. Endo composite, there we go. We can use that one. 11 tons. Let's compare with endo steel. That gives us 21 more ton. Let's do that for now. Heat efficiency. We might even be able to go stealth if we if you go that path. Heat delta 36. And let's keep in mind that these booster jets, they are 10 heat per jump. Twice, so that's 20 heat. So we're probably going to need a lot of these. Even if these weapons are technically cold. And I know that prototype with engine heatsink is not very efficient. So let's check something, okay? Let's double check something. If I don't go prototype, if I instead go just regular clan, but since this is a 400, I can add a huge engine heatsink. And there we go. Instead of using room inside the mech, I can simply go with this. And then if we go the classic optic and exchanger, let's go with the double plus. We're good. We can even afford at minus 19 to jump and we'd be almost heat neutral. I think that's the path that we will take. Now, the question that I have is that I've been holding on to a little something for quite a while. Super heavy partial wing system. It works. Holy shit. I can have a partial wing system plus 20% jump distance on the Master Summoner. Holy fucking shit. It works. Okay. Then we're gonna add turret mounts for added accuracy. I know we still need to put ammo and we have 4 tons remaining, but let's for the exercise now, let's just put all the good stuff. And let's see if we can save some weight in another way. Alright. Alright. If we go to the classic ferrofibers, we now have 7 tons, which is not enough for ammo, and we don't have enough room either. Okay, let's remove this. Let's take a look. If we do put the super heavy double XL, it does work, but it's taking up a lot of room for just 2 tons. I don't know if that's worth it. The wing system themselves are minus 9 heat per turn, so maybe I don't need that much engine heatsink. If we go down to 2, we're at minus 10 heat. 3, minus 16. Minus 16 will do. Okay. Now, how do we fit enough ammo into this monster? That is the problem, because yeah, 4 of those ghost rifle, that's gonna eat up a lot of ammo. Essentially firing 16 of these projectiles per turn, if I'm not mistaken. Because the ghost rifle HAG 40 means 4 times. Thus 4 ammo per weapon, if I am not mistaken. And a double is 30 ammo. 30 shots. So we're firing a ton of ammo per turn. Okay. Let's try and make this work. I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 8. 8 shots. That would be 10. And then 12. So in perfect world, this is what we need. But we're just, it's 9, 10, almost 10 ton overweight. How do we make this work? We could remove the upper recall, which is 1 accuracy, but it is 2 ton each. We're now 6 ton overweight. Could reduce armor, of course, but let's try not to do that. Let's try not to do that. Now we are completely out of room as it is. If we remove the engine heatsink completely, we're now heat delta 2. which is enough for the weapons, but if we jump, we're just gonna encounter a bit of heat. We can make that sacrifice that if we jump, we just might not fire the 4 of them, just 3 weapon. Which is 24 heat, so it would be fine. I think it's better to make that sacrifice that and when you jump, you don't fire, you don't alpha strike. You just remove 1 weapon from the equation, then removing the weapon completely. And 3 tons of armor. If I go max armor, what does it look like? Strip, then max. That actually works. That actually works. Okay, we're gonna go like that. I will... I don't expect you to get shot in the back much. So I'm actually gonna remove some of that armor to improve the arms and legs. Let's do both arms at 300. Something like this. Let's try and get both of these at 300 and take away some armor from somewhere else. I don't expect you to get shot in the back, so let's go to 200, and 210 in your back is quite enough. I think that's gonna be it, guys. Alright, so the only problem that I see with this current configuration is that I don't have any AMS or electronics. So I think the smart thing to do would be to go with an AR-12, which I don't have. Alright, alright. Any other... One additional slot. I am out of slots for everything. That could potentially be a problem. But I can put an AR-24, which is really not the best, but it'll fit. I don't have room for an enhanced imaging. So the next best thing for this guy would be a rangefinder. +1 to gunnery and more sight range. For your big guns. And the easy one would be Gauss Sniper, which I don't have, so it's going to be Predator. So you don't have good electronics and you don't have AMS, but I cannot wait to see how far that monster can jump. With super heavy partial wing system on a master summoner. That is slightly insane in 160 Gauss Hag power. Validate. Alright, I think, ladies and gentlemen, that we've created quite a monster.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Alright. So, what's next? What's next, as I stated earlier, looking at the wiki, is I'm gonna try to find the mission Black Hole of Light, which requires research, tag, and stuff like that. So I'll be cruising around the galaxy until I can find that mission for us. I did add ourselves some fund so that I can do exactly that. Search around the galaxy without having to grind. And thus, I will see you next when I find an interesting mission. And I'll see you guys in a moment. Alright, and our quest to find an interesting mission for us to do is taking us a bit everywhere across the galaxy. Right now we've landed on New Vandenberg because that planet has a few of the tags that we're interested in with.
Commander on deck.
Like super heavy manufacturing, there's former starting presence, so we have a good chance to find the missions that we want. We have in fact 2 hunts available right now. One is looks like another Raxzilla. which is surprising. I thought it would take more time for it to pop off again. And one is, I believe, the second version of Beautiful Day, because of the static in the description. So I think we're going to do that one. We have also a Conflict, a Great Pride, which is the Alpha Base 13. We've done that one before. So we're going to try this Beautiful Day Part 2. Let's see what we have. Full salvage at 523 is great. Now, I don't know if this is the right mission to check out our Master Summoner. Because right now we're gonna be playing the indirect game and being careful. I will bring the Urban King for the EMP. That's for sure. And I will bring our good old Brutjäger. Yes. Alright, so we're going 910 tons against 920. We're checking out this second version of Beautiful Day and see what's what. See you guys in a moment.
A few moments later.
This means the super heavies are in this area here, with the unknown target inbound must be 4 of them. There can always be that.
I'm under heavy fire.
No, I can't.
Man, I've been on a streak of bad luck right now.
Heat damage, damn it.
A few moments later.
The initiative is quite bunked, really. They don't even have a Polyphemus on their side right now to boost this initiative this way. It's quite bunked. I don't know how to fight that. Right. So we're getting a taste of our own medicine in terms of LRM.
Shutting down.
This unit here appears to be utterly not caring about the inaccuracy of rotary LRM.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Alright, let's go in for the third try. This mission has been kicking my ass. There's additional enemies. A 200-ton spider with a rotary LRM who seems not to care about accuracy penalty at all.
Trying to earn our money.
As well as a big girl shield maiden and plenty of other dangerous stuff. Let's see if we can make it work one last time. Okay, so search and destroy is in this area, thus probably most of the support lands. Escort unit all the way in that corner and inbound here. Okay. Okay. The problem is also that the enemies are quite dispersed throughout the map, so it is almost impossible not to be surrounded somewhere, somehow. I think I'm gonna go behind this hill right here in this little crevasse. I can pop out over here and shoot these guys, or leave my indirect in here. I'm gonna avoid the forest because it's probably gonna be set on fire soon enough. As well as give us a massive accuracy penalty from forest, fire, and all that jazz. Alright, 2-2 support lands.
Keep your eyes peeled, Commander. This looks like an ideal place for an ambush.
It is indeed. It's always an ideal place for an ambush, Darius. Especially when you're outnumbered 3-1. Okay. Alright. So these guys... we have the little start of the round lag, pardon me. I'm not sure which part of group they are. Come on, Roguetech. You can do it. You can do it. Yes, sir. Grace. Zeus. And another Zeus. Those damn Zeus X are everywhere. Okay, they're part of the escort unit, this group. Alright, well, they're a nice appetizer. They're right in front of us. The unknown target inbound is on this side, and the search and destroy over there. Support lands probably close enough, like this and this. Yep. Okay, we'll...
Waiting on you, Commander.
The path seems quite straightforward. Get rid of these, and wait for the rest of them to come.
Standing by.
So we're gonna spread around our artillery crew. And we're gonna set our direct fire to maybe take a peek and finish off somebody.
Ready to get it on.
As always, we must be very careful
Confirmed.
with our direct fire, because the enemy's elite mod pilot have better accuracy than us. So winning a one-on-one fight is impossible, or at least very unlikely.
Confirmed.
So softening them up and poking out just for a finishing touch is the way to go. I think this Grace has a little thumper, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Thumper artillery. These two Zeus, they have a Hag 40. Both of them is the same model. ATMs. Yeah, these are a priority target with only 1200 armor. The Mauler Axe, good long range. Rack to risk.
Commander.
Okay.
On it.
Let's see how the initiative is gonna go.
Ready for orders.
King Crab, you can be ready to peek out just like this. What else is there? Sure, taking your time. Okay, come on. Marvelous. Our Urban King is gonna stand over here.
On my way.
Trying to spread out a bit because I'm fairly sure we're gonna get hit by airstrike at one point or another.
I'm here.
I'm giving myself room for movement when that happens. Inevitably happens.
Orders.
You gotta go up here.
Sailing it.
Beautiful. Come on down, folks. Show me what you got. Okay, now we have signs of battle armor by the initiative bopping. Battle armor in super heavy missions are just a time waster. Changed my mind. Come on. Come on. Marvelous. So, I assume we're gonna lose the initiative. The question is how badly. Their fastest one is at 23. It's one of the Zeus. 14 damage per missile.
Reporting minimal damage.
Even with heavy explosive, it shouldn't be 14. Am I missing something? Heavy explosive, aren't they 12 damage? Ow! More 14. What the hell is this? Okay. Yeah, the Master Summoner typically packs an arrow 4 with heat.
Reporting. Major
That's what I
armor
meant
loss.
by the forest is gonna be on fire anyway.
Hit hard. Losing armor.
Oh, more shenanigans.
Light damage, Commander.
Okay. That could have been the Grace and the Thumper, or something else out there. Uh-huh.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, well, direct fire is going to reserve. We're gonna try and soften them up first. At 18, do we have some of these guys? Yes, we do. This is a nice grouping, so please enjoy.
Firing on target. Standing by.
Hammer. Hammer.
Affirmative.
There we go. I don't know how they do 14 damage per missile with indirect heavy explosive, but let's get rid of... Ooh, what's this? Let's get rid of that, shall we?
Took a hard hit there. Reporting major armor loss.
Warbore, fire some more.
Engaging.
Bet you wish you had AMS right now.
Ready for orders.
Okay. That feels dangerous, going on uneven terrain right there. I'm gonna reserve some more.
Commander.
Jormungandr is already unstable. You really love to fire on the Jormungandr. I don't think I'll need to use Typhon, I'm supposed to call it. EMPs. Standard. Let's just standard him. What else do you have?
Waiting for orders.
The Bobbles will go siege mode. And he's gonna have some fun. Goodbye to you, probably. Woo! Not quite.
Critical hit.
But we have a boink. We have this. Oh, what is that?
Damage minimal.
We're getting hammered by indirect heat. Ow.
Damage minimal.
Alright, well. Direct fire, you can now pop off and do a finishing move, hopefully. And then we're gonna pull you back down next turn.
Oh, hell yeah.
I want to limit how much time they're gonna be a potential target. This guy's too is also vulnerable.
I'm here.
Let's go get him.
No.
Beautiful. Crit seeking with soft armor
Go down.
is always a good success, usually.
Commander. Double time.
So,
Go.
Mauler or Grace? Well, Grace is at 99.1. So, yeah. Get a face full of brut. Woo! That's half your armor. Beautiful. And Doctor. Well, Doctor and the EMP. Gonna fire at the Mauler, I suppose. And the Yang EMP has a fairly large area of effect, so there's something else out there. It's gonna hit it. Alright, now what I'm worried about is the initiative game. I'm worried I'm gonna lose the initiative badly. And that they're gonna have a couple of attacks on our direct fire, who's now standing on top. Make them unstable and ruin our day. That's what I fear. Because winning the, well, we should say losing the initiative game have been common occurrence. Let's see what happens.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, not bad. We have 24 for the FAF. 12 for the Brutjäger. That's the problem. Okay.
I'm ready.
Get a little twist and fire on Grace again.
Alright. Hit him hard now. Oh, I like that shot.
It's not a kill, but Grace is regretting his life choices. In the case of the FAF here, I'm hoping that this mountain will serve as a deterrent. Oh, there we go. Exactly what I was fearing.
Minimal damage on that hit.
Object 404. We saw Object 404 peek out. That is a super heavy tank.
Let's hit him hard.
Well, it's not dead, which is surprising, honestly. Boink. Ah, there it goes. Ooh, sensor lock. Okay.
They got a lock on.
Another sensor lock for a minus, well, only 2 evasion left on the FAF. That could be bad. Ooh, did the AMS got it? Yes, sir. Alright. Alright. More heat. More shenanigans.
My armor's getting
Our tanks
stripped off.
here are getting hit a bit
Reporting heavy
with the
damage.
heat stuff and losing some armor.
Good to go.
Alright, now, what kind of targets do I see? I see this guy, and I see all the way over there the Master Summoner, which I can surprisingly see and start to fire upon. So don't mind if I do.
Great, Command.
Our primary target is taking damage.
Gotta watch out to make him run, though, because he's pretty far away. But it's still a better target than just a single Mauler with our artillery. That sounded like mortar.
Ready for orders.
Now, longbow, you cannot reach all the way over there, but you can reach this guy. Stand and shoot. Oh yeah, that's smoke mortar
Commander.
coming down. Okay. Well, let's move you.
Roger that.
The thing is moving you does take burn damage, but we kind of have to.
Acknowledge.
Give them a bit of evasion, not to be as much of a target.
Ready for orders.
Same thing for the Demolisher, I'm gonna brave the forest. For them, it's not as bad, because Arrow 4 is Arrow 4.
Firing.
Alright, 16 is the Mauler. The Mauler could do some damage. It's a lot of weapons. Is that tandem?
Internal structure damage.
That sounded like tandem. And you're panicked. Calm down, kitten. Ow.
Reporting heavy
That was the
fire.
Mauler? Yeah, okay, that tracks. This is an Ost-End, a 135 tonner, okay. The Ost-End is at the lower threat of super heavies, but it is a big tin can.
Yes, Commander.
Yang, you will fire at the Ost-End. Because we've seen the Ost-End here. We've also seen the Object 404 in that area. So we can surmise that in this area we have a lance of super heavies. And the EMP of the Yang should reach most of them. Big AoE.
Standing by.
Bubbles, would you please relax? You're fine. You got a 48 here, and you have a 38. 48 it is.
Acknowledged.
Receiving you.
Alright, well, the Brutjäger is alright, even if he got hit a wee bit. We can afford to stay down here and fire again. Giving the Mauler a bit of a thrashing.
Scored a critical hit.
The Mauler now should be open for a follow-up by missiles. Exactly. Perhaps I should switch my artillery to the Ost end. Because I imagine that you're gonna have potential AoE, more super heavy in this area, in this crevasse. Because if you fire too much on the target and he starts to run away, we could be in a very bad spot. The Master Summoner is impressive mobility for 200 tonner, and he could get away.
Ready for orders.
Beautiful. So Falcon. I can start using some resolve, thus I will. Let's put in some vigilance. I'm into the smoke of the mortar, so I have penalty, but should be enough anyway. Indeed it was.
More under the breach, dear friends.
Goodbye to this. Alright, so we see the 404. If I'm not mistaken, the 404 is a Thunderbolt tank, which would explain some of our heat attacks. Now this area is now priority for artillery. Alright, so they have something at 25, 24. I don't know if those big guys can be fast like this. It's probably some things we don't see. So 404 goes out of sight, but as long as I can target the Ost end, I'm good. Speaking of which, oh, airstrike. Of course, here it comes.
Can't take much more of that.
But it seems to be targeting the forest, and only our demolisher is in it.
I'm here.
So we should be fine. You jump out of the smoke. For now, our 3 direct fire in here don't have targets. And that's fine. They can wait for something to peek out from over here. While we soften up the targets for them. Just like that. Let's start firing.
Affirmative.
So it doesn't look like it's getting AMS'd. So let's start doing some damage. And it does look like the single arrow 4 from the summoner is getting AMS'd, which is awesome. We're not getting hit by heat.
On my way.
So we're doing relatively okay. Now the Prime does have some Inferno, so might as well set their forest on fire.
Hell yes.
It should trigger them to get out of there, at the very least. Ooh, ow. That's some heat artillery. I don't know what's firing that. It's not the summoner, so there's something else out there.
Waiting for orders.
So Demolisher, you can skirt away from the airstrike easily enough. So we got lucky on that one.
Full speed.
The airstrike was targeted on a single tank that could get out of there easily. So spreading our forces when we can in the air
Oh, it's on now.
to be sure to be able to move out of airstrike appears to be a winning situation. It's just it doesn't always work when you're on a narrow ledge on a high ground. Alright, so this doesn't look pretty. Is it worth sending some Typhon, I should be calling it, in the general area? Maybe. Because it can potentially hit more target than one and soften them up further for artillery. So I'm gonna try it. Oh, there it is. That's the Shield Maiden. Taking those down is never fun.
Yes, Commander.
Very well. So, if you don't move, what are your hit chances? Only 42, but take it.
Engaging target.
That's a reasonable amount of damage. Thanks to the acid, I was able to ignore pretty much the damage resistance of the forest. Now, what I'm gonna do with the Yang, because the previously when I was using the Yang, an astute viewer pointed out that the effect of the Yang artillery lasts for 2 turns. So I'm completely able to alternate target
Taking the shot.
to keep them in the EMP effect. Instead of firing always on the same one, it will be double dipping.
Orders.
Now, Brotjäger, we're gonna stay down in this valley.
Copy that.
Oh, I spotted just a UAV. Sure, why not? Let's tone it down.
No retreat.
Well, it's,
Target
you know,
eliminated.
not the best use of a Brotjäger, but it's not wasting your turn completely. Alright, now we have the little time waster doing their thing. And that's the airstrike whiffing completely.
Enemy airstrike.
Beautiful. Might be a moment to use my airstrike in this general area. Just get it over there. We could hit something. Faf, you get a 30 initiative. That is impressive. But it's not going to be much use right now. There's something at 29. And what will that be? Was that an hour 4? Yep, okay. Putting down mines on the Brut. Okay. That's an interesting strategy. Let's see if it pays out. Demolisher, you can just stand and shoot at the moment. Now, these Shield Maiden typically have a integrated laser AMS, which makes them very hard to hit.
Target acquired. It's go
With
time.
Arrow 4, however, the Osten doesn't appear to have the same. So I can relatively easy target him. He's starting to look soft. That's just a wee bit of mortar, it looks like. Inferno mortar to boot, so it doesn't do much. And that is some proper heat artillery. I wish I could see what's firing that artillery. Because it is annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, well, let's not give him a break.
Target locked
Keep
in.
firing on you.
Let's go.
Hopefully we're catching the Object 404 and some of that AoE as well. When you're nice and softened up, maybe I'll peek out with my own direct fire. I could send the FAF maybe this way, around here, and get a peek. Here's the 404, and we've been catching it then. We've got some damage on it. Okay. Now they don't seem to like the Serquette. But she can handle a few scratches. That's why you're panicking. You got hit by tandem everywhere. Alright. I get it now. Who's next at 25? Is that the 404? Oh, yep, 404. Those are
My heat gauge is
definitely
high.
Thermobolt or Inferno Thunderbolt. Definitely.
Commander.
Alright, so you guys... You're just gonna
Jumping.
move to a better position. It's fine that direct fires are out of direct fire for now, because we have other priorities.
Roger that.
The Ost end is not looking good anymore.
Aye, aye.
I'll just heat the mines, I don't care.
On the move. Full speed.
Especially if they're heat mines, it doesn't matter much,
Show 'em
since
what.
I'm not firing. Alright, so you're running hot, so let's use my own airstrike while you're recuperating. Oh, so I think the battle armor is on the Shield Maiden, which makes it difficult to kill with its AMS. But we can definitely do that. There you go, enjoy.
Watch the skies. Airstrike.
Indeed. Alright, so let's try and get you out of the fire.
Acknowledged.
More panic, which is annoying. I mean, come on. Relax, buddy. Get another 48. What about the 404, 53? Can you Typhoon? No. Typhon? Not sure. This is... The, Typhon is a Greek mythology, if I'm not mistaken, a titan. One of the original titan that Zeus fought. I think so. So Ostend is now opened.
Reporting critical hit.
It could be finished by airstrike.
Receiving you.
Doctor, you're now gonna focus on these guys.
Engaging with target.
Alternating the EMP between both groups. There's something at 7, which must be this little guy right there. Well, typically for me, yeah, Innersphere standard. When I spot the battle armor, I start killing it right away to stop wasting my time. But the Shield Maidens are almost immune to Arrow 4. Their AMS is just nasty. I don't know if I can.
Yes, Commander. Roger. Full speed.
Alright, now we got a peek at something else over there. Shrew Gustav is a Thumper cannon. It could be responsible for some of our hits. We also have...
Damage is minor.
That's an AL.
Minimal
Yeah,
damage,
classic
Commander.
AL. Alright, we're starting to see some of these support lances. I love the terrain of this map. It allows me to play the terrain and not getting shot. Which by default is good.
Barely hit, Commander.
Still getting hit,
Barely hit, Commander.
but it's okay. It's not too bad. It looks like thumpers and stuff like this. More mines. That's the sound of something shutting down. That's the sound of something exploding. The hell happened? Somebody exploded. Okay. Well, I guess we'll never know. Somebody blew themselves up. And that's the one who's been kicking my ass a lot. Here's the big girl, which has a Thumper artillery, twin rotary LRM, and mortar 8. So you're the one pinging us with the Thumper artillery. Okay. Right. That is a nasty combination.
Yes, Commander.
Because the well, the elite pilot mod appears to utterly ignore the penalty, or at least mitigate a lot of the penalty of the rotary LRM. When that thing fires, it's
Taking the shot. Give them everything you've got. Target's taken a critical hit.
The fact that something blew itself up without even seeing what it was is really funny. So I'm gonna be careful now. I don't want to bring my Brutjäger in the range of this thing
Standing by.
and get annihilated. I want it to stay as far away as possible. Right now we're concentrating on this group, but the big spider
Target.
will be the next one on the menu. Big spider is much more dangerous than the shield maiden, for example. So as soon as I get object 404, which is a direct threat with its thunderbolt, I'm switching the long range to the spider. I think that's ours, giving us a view of the battlefield. That's nice. Few hits on the shield maiden. There's a cornerstone as well. Interesting. There we go. We got a kill with the airstrike. This was pretty softened up, but I'll take it. It seems that it did not fire on object 404.
Good to go.
Sad noises. Alright, 404, and then we're switching to the spider. That's the plan.
Come on, mech warriors.
So maybe actually I'm going to reserve a bit and wait until we can use Typhon on the 404. Before firing more. Softening it up with acid before following up. That's the plan anyway. The Jurmengandir I did not fire last turn, so you should be looking good. We're full baited in fire, but there's nothing I can do about it.
I'm ready.
So what's your initiative? Your initiative is 18. So pardon me a bit of waiting about and reserving. I'm gonna wait till 18, bait this guy in acid, and then follow up. That is the plan. Like, it's tempting to fire the bubbles, but you're gonna wait. I hear the airstrike. Is that...
Guys,
that must have been the last hurrah of that one whiffing. Okay. More reserving, please. Now the thing is, enemy pilots have the same ability as mine, so that means that we're gonna get hit by a second airstrike soon enough. As soon as it can, it will. So we can brace for that. Hopefully it's gonna target one of the outside the mech, like the Brut, right? If you target the airstrike on him, should be able to dodge it. Should. Keyword is should. Marvelous. So let's start the sequence of event. You're gonna stay right there and shoot to get the best accuracy possible. And you're gonna bait this one in acid. Marvelous. Now I'll start shooting.
I'm receiving.
Bubbles! Please stop panicking and shoot. There we go. That's about half the tank's armor. It's pretty evenly distributed though.
I'm receiving you.
Faf, you're not going to be able to get there this turn, of course.
Heading out. Full speed.
So you two,
Here we go.
let's just reposition.
Standing by.
Doctor, I believe it is now these guys' turn. There we go. I believe that's mine now. There we go. What do we see here? A whammer. Battle armor damage makes me happy. More cornerstone. Are you gonna hit the 404 this time? Yes. With some good damage thanks to the acid. I don't remember by heart what the cornerstone has in terms of firepower. I wish I remembered that. Okay. New round. Thank you. We have some 30s. And that appears to be the summoner out there, just keep doing its thing. It's fine. It's only a single arrow 4, not a barrage like ours, so a single arrow 4. We have enough armor to handle a few hits. So, keep to the plan. 404 it is.
Acknowledged.
I'm hoping we're doing some splash damage on the cornerstone as well. What else is there?
Waiting for orders.
Jarl. Keep to the plan.
Got it. Let's get fired up. There's work to do.
His front armor is not looking very good anymore. That's a thumper from somewhere.
Systems holding.
We're holding. Our artillery is much better than theirs. But I still don't dare going to play with direct fire against most of these.
Receiving you.
Hammer, to you everything is an arrow 4 nail.
Notorious. Show them what you've got.
Okay, that's a thumper shot. Probably from the big spider. The good news is the big spider is still not in rotary LRM range. I plan to keep it that way. In previous try of this mission, it just destroyed us indirectly. Gave us a taste of our own medicine, really. Think we have a chance in this try, thanks to the range. We're gonna be careful. I don't think... Okay, we gotta see what you have, which is Twin Gauss, Mortar, Medium, Expulse. So we can sort of face you in direct fire. You're not too dangerous. But I don't remember what the Cornerstone has. If the Cornerstone is like a railgunner, I don't remember what it does. It could ruin our day and this try very fast. So 23 is the object. It did not appear to have fired this turn, which makes me happy. Yeah, it's a triple Thunderbolt 15 who's been hammering us. And it has 3 ballistic that I don't know what it is.
Waiting for orders.
Faf, keep on relocating to that side.
Ready for orders.
Do I dare peek out? Yes.
I copy.
I have both of them on my side, in my sight. Now what do you have? What do you have? Medium laser, pods, mine dispenser, okay. You have Ultra 5 and LBX, which is dangerous, but we can handle a few hits from that. So I believe it is time to say goodbye to the 404.
It's go time.
Okay.
Mech destroyed.
Beautiful.
Waiting for orders.